How's it going, YouTube? Jonas5280 here with Great Lakes Intercontinental Airport update number 12. One new model is in this update, as well as no new subscriber routes, but I do have a new GSE set, so there's lots more GSE in this update. Get start off on the Concourse T with a 4:30 p.m. time frame. Down on the end, gonna kick it right off with the Virgin America A320 headed off to New York LaGuardia. Virgin America A320 servicing for San Francisco. Virgin America A320 passengers are deplaning from LA. Got an empty gate here, shared JetBlue Virgin America. And this gate had a JetBlue 190 out, and in is a Virgin A319. Behind that is a JetBlue A320 that's in blue, headed off to, it's catering for Phoenix. JetBlue E190, Barcode servicing for Philadelphia. We got A320 pushing back out of this gate, we'll get to in just a second. And then a JetBlue 320 Blueberry's Tail, which is getting some bags on and boarding for Salt Lake. Pushing back out of gate T2, JetBlue A321 pushing back for San Juan. Ooh boy. Taxiing out, once I can block the sun from it, there we go. Taxiing out is a United 757-200 headed to San Francisco. Head over to our A concourse now. Got our United 767-300, which is pulling in from Dublin. Just got towed in from the hard stands. A United 767-300 headed. It's gonna head off to Paris Charles de Gaulle. The United 787-8 Dreamliner boarding for Tokyo, and I put the tulips in. Just I missed them and they were sitting there, so I think it's kind of cool to put them in every once in a while. Taxiing in is our American MD-80, one of them, on the way in from Kansas City. United A320 boarding for New Orleans. United 757-200 passengers off from Madrid. Empty United gate. Then we're going to swing over to the last United gate. And then the Delta is starting to take over. Starting to take effect this update. The next update will have the biggest effect of it. United A319 pulling in from Somerset County International or Nick Glynos' airport. And then a very new gate for Delta, so new that the United Jetway logo is still on it, on the Jetway. This Delta 717 boarding Sky Priority for Charleston. And then we're going to head over to our Delta MD-88, which is passengers off from Daytona Beach, Florida. Then we got our SkyTeam Delta 757-200, final call for Seattle Tacoma. Delta is taking over. So basically Delta took over this gate here. These two were theirs, then this whole section, and where the A330 is down there, to just where I'm flashing the light on it. That's their gate they've had. The Virgin Atlantic behind it is going to be the Delta, and the gate behind that is a 737. That's also going to be Delta, and those are the SkyTeam partners right now, or Delta partners. But Delta will occupy that whole entire side, and United will be giving up one additional gate. So it's a big expansion for Delta. They're the largest carrier here already, and they're going to be even bigger. United was originally the largest. Anyways, taxiways, we got a Delta A320 headed out to Salt Lake City. UPS 767-300 is going to be headed in from Anchorage. I forgot to move this guy. Got a Volaris A320 taxiing out from the D concourse headed out to Guadalajara. Southwest 737-700 holding short for departure to Atlantic City or Germany. That's 128. We have an Envoy American Eagle Series 700 lining up for Dayton, Ohio. Over on the D concourse, starting off with an Allegiant A319 servicing for Orlando Sanford. Frontier 319 pushing back for Denver. Alaska 737-800 Islands Colors passengers deplaning from Portland. Spirit A319 servicing for Atlantic City. Spirit A321 pulling in from LAX. Air Canada Rouge A319 boarding for Montreal Trudeau. And our Delta connection operated by Shuttle America US 75 is headed off to Boise, Idaho. Over to our B Concourse regional jets. ExpressJet Delta Connection CRJ 700 passengers off of Pittsburgh. Endeavor Delta Connection CRJ 200 service for Wichita. Empty American Eagle Gate. Then here we have boarding from the train. Probably like American Eagle 175. Headed to Skyline International. EasyJets are the best 313s airport. Piedmont, American Eagle 145. Ground for Rapid City. SkyWest United Express Series 700 boarding for Oklahoma City. Here we have our Commute Air United Express C-145, and this aircraft is headed off to New Arkansas Regional, or Generators 140. SkyWest United Express TRJ-200 pulling in from Knoxville, Tennessee. On its way in off the runways, Virgin America 319, just landed from Dallas Love. Then United A320, taxiing in from New York Tri-State International Amtrak Spotter HT's airport. Head over to the hard stands. Delta's got all the planes over here too with their new service. Delta MD-90 headed to Cincinnati later. Delta A319 will head to Albuquerque. The A320 will do Orlando, and then American 737-800 to Fort Myers or RSW Travelers Airport. Taxi again is a Southwest 737-700 on its way from Jacksonville, Florida. We're going to go over to the Southwest side of things over here on the C Concourse. We have our Southwest 737-700 Maryland 1 is going to be headed out to Denver. We got some bags going on right now. As I decided to put all old Southwest in, then I realized I had a route with one of the new ones, so I put one new in. Everything else is old Southwest colors. It's going to be the last update, all old, and then new will be pretty much taken over as I'll be selling one or two. I'm selling my 800 blank. That's a really rare model. If you're interested, let me know by one of the social media down below in the comments, and then one of my 700s as well, just to start. And the 300 and the last 700 will go once they're all repainted. Anyways, this is Southwest 737-700 boarding for Central Texas International, Generators 1975. Empty Southwest Gate, Southwest 737-300, passengers off from Chesapeake Bay International or Jet Ages Airport. Move down here, but we got a Southwest 737-800 Warrior 1. Is catering for San Diego, and the model is for sale. This is the blank one. Southwest 737-800 servicing for Cancun. American 737-800 boarding for Portland. Empty American. Then a British Airways 747-400 boarding and servicing for London Heathrow. And this aircraft is now, or British Airways is going to start using American's gates because with Delta expanding operations, Economy's International gates going to be primarily used by Lufthansa when they need it. Etihad's going to use it, and if I get any international airline, hint hint, that will be using it as well. So basically, Lufthansa's going to try to use United's as United's decreasing service in favor of other hubs, and Delta's ramping up their service. So yeah, American's gonna be, or BA is going to be over here mostly. And then we have our American A321 US Airways colors set to Charlotte. And just before I move out, here getting towed from the hard stands, got towed around here. It's faster just to get to this gate and keep in taxi formation. We have a Delta MD-90 getting towed to gate Alpha 11. And it's going to be doing a flight over to Colorado Springs. Back over to the C Concourse, we have an American 737-800 pushing back for Vancouver. American 757-200 is headed out to Miami. American MD-80, where'd it go? Completely missed it, but it's pushing back for a flight to, it's headed off to, can't think of anything. We're going to head that off to San Antonio, Texas. And then our American E190 is going to be headed off to, I also forgot to write for this. I know I had it. Oh wait, I had it somewhere in here. Well, I forgot. American E190 is going to be headed off to, we'll just do a quick Philadelphia flight. Taxiways, JetBlue E190 is going to be headed out to Washington Reagan. Delta 767-300 is going to be headed off to Sporting for Rio de Janeiro. Whoops. Delta 737-700 pushing back for Koki International or Koki International Airports channel. Airport, sorry. Yeah, ever. Delta 737-800 servicing for West Bahama International. Delta MD-88 fan. Please confirm this route. Empty Delta gate here. Got the MD-90 coming in. 320's out. Delta 7, the lighting's really weird right now. Delta 757-300 is passengers out from Los Angeles. Delta A330-300, so this is a big plane trying to get in here. Is going to be servicing for Amsterdam. Virgin Atlantic A330-300 servicing, boarding and cargo for Manchester. And then our Aeromexico 737-700 passengers and bags off from Mexico City. Last but not least, the Lufthansa A330-300 final boarding call in, getting a little bit more cargo in for Frankfurt, Germany. That concludes this update. Very, very full update. I really like slamming as much as I want in here, and I can kind of do whatever I'd like with this airport. Delta's definitely going to be taking over, which is kind of cool. They're my favorite. Well, Delta and American are kind of tied for my favorites out of the big three. So I'm going to kind of decrease my United service mostly because I have so much in Denver. So Delta's going to be huge here. And regional ops will be getting bigger too. Other than that, I'm going to cut it off. Next airport update will be Evergreen Peaks Update 9. Be sure to check out the most recent one, which was Palm Beach. Yeah, Palm Beach was the most recent one, as well as some special airports in there. So thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, like you just saw, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.